Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your Ninja Creami. So I've got the Ninja Creami Breeze, the original Ninja Creami, and this is the Ninja Creami Deluxe. It's the same process for all of them. So the videos that I've done on these Ninja Creamis have gotten a lot of views and a lot of comments. The number one comment that I see is, how can we clean the shaft that goes down into the ice cream? That's a really good comment. I've been thinking about it a lot. I've been experimenting with different things. I think I came out with a solution. Now, if you're not too familiar with the Ninja Creami has this shaft that turns a paddle wheel and it goes all the way down into your ice cream and then comes back up. You'll notice that you do get some ice cream on it. And again, what I'm going to show you holds true for all of them, but the paddle wheel, you can take this and clean this out with a brush over at the sink. Get it down in there and get this all nice and clean. But you don't want to get water inside of here. So I've got this turned to its side and I would clean this, but I wouldn't get any water down in here or in the machine at all. But you can see that's how it attaches, like that. But you can just get this nice and wet and let it soak for a little bit, maybe even wrap a towel around it, and then you can get that all nice and clean. But now the next thing I'm going to show you is the shaft. We can see the shaft. Now I've not noticed a whole bunch of ice cream goes on the shaft or goes up into it. I think it does have like a wiper inside there. I don't know this. I haven't taken one apart, but I think it kind of wipes that arm as it goes up and down. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is we're going to run the arm down and have it stop. Now to do that, you do have to have the paddle wheel has to be installed. You do have to have a jar. We're not going to put anything in the jar. So just make sure all the jars are empty, but you do have to have everything all assembled just like you were making ice cream. Okay, we got them all assembled. I like to do the mix in, it doesn't spin as fast. We're not worried about it spinning really fast this time. When we're done cleaning the shaft, we're going to fill this up with water a little bit, put some soap, and then we're going to do like an ice cream. But just do the mix in here, select full, and just do mix in. That's going to run that shaft all the way down. Now, you're going to have to watch that. We're going to unplug it whenever it gets to the bottom. Okay, you can see the arms are coming all the way down and then they go back up. But what you want to do is unplug it. Okay, so I unplugged them all. I wasn't fast enough. This one started to retract, so it's going to run down and then up, down and then up. So unplug it when it's all the way at the bottom. So I forgot to tell you, you do have to unplug it. If you simply just hit the power button, it has built-in circuitry that says, oh, he wants to cancel this, and it's going to retract that itself. So you do have to actually unplug it. You simply can't just hit the power button. Okay, now we've got to take it off. Now I want these all unplugged until we're done. They're all unplugged. We're gonna hit this button. You got to take this off on this one. Now be careful, these are a little sharp, but you can take this off. It just kind of rotates off and then the lid comes off. Now my shaft is all exposed. I can get this all nice and clean. It's even a little easier to clean this part right here. Let's take these off. Take the lid off. This one's going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so this one's very simple to take off. Now these two, you cannot get all of this out, but I can get a brush in here. I can hold this up and I can get this all nice and clean. Same with over here. I can get a brush in there and I can clean that arm that goes up and down. You do have to kind of knock the paddle wheel off. It turns a little bit and then it falls down in there. Okay, now I want to show you when you're not going to have to assemble this. And you're not going to have to turn it on. As soon as I plug this in, it has some circuitry in there that it's going to retract that. It's not going to turn that. It's just simply going to retract that. So let me show you. I'm going to plug it in. I haven't touched anything other than plugging it in. It's retracting that now. It knows it's in an unsafe position and it's going to retract it. Okay, so let's do the middle Creami. Again, I just unplugged it, and now I'm just plugging it back in. It's going to retract that arm. It's going to go through the lid. That's okay, see? Just make sure everything's kind of aligned up. You don't want all this misaligned. Okay, now let's do the Deluxe. I'm going to plug it in. Yeah, make sure everything's nice and aligned. It's going to go through the lid. Again, it's not turning, it's just simply retracting that rod. Okay, so now all the rods are retracted, and now we can start with a rinse. Okay, so I've got all the containers. This is just fresh water. I'm gonna put a couple pumps. I don't want a bunch of soap in here, just a couple pumps. I really do like this Dawn Platinum Power Wash Dish Spray. Then you're simply gonna put them together. Now put everything has to be assembled. So again, put the paddle wheel back in, put this on, and again, install it, turn it on, make sure the install light is not on. Again, for the middle one, I got the paddle wheel installed. You got to put it in this, in here, just like you were making ice cream. Okay, all of them have their water, their paddle wheels, everything's installed. Let's turn them on. Make sure the install light is not on. You may have to kind of jiggle it a little bit. I like to do an ice cream. You can do a mix-in. The mix-in, it won't spin as fast, but I like to do an ice cream, full ice cream. And it's going to send that paddle wheel all the way down into the soap and water. So this one is finished, and now it's retracting the arm. These two are doing okay. So let the machines finish on their own. They'll finish. This one's done. This one's done. And now the deluxe is done. So again, now I'm going to take this over to the sink. I'm going to clean all this. I don't want soap in here anymore. We're done with the soap. I feel like it kind of rinsed it. Now we're going to fill these up with just fresh water, no soap, and repeat that process. Okay, so again, you'll fill these with fresh water, do the ice cream thing again. I'm going to show you 3 areas where I think you need to concentrate on cleaning. One's going to be this in the cap. So right here, if I zoom in a little bit, so I put my caps in the dishwasher and it does okay, but you'll see right in here, ice cream does accumulate. Also down in here, you can get some ice cream kind of underneath there. I've had soaked my caps before in hot water. That does seem to help. Another area is your paddle wheel. So down in that paddle wheel, I'll put my paddle wheels in the dishwasher. It does a good job, but you'll notice you'll get some caked on ice cream, and that could even interfere with getting the paddle on and off when you're installing it. You have to get a brush, let these soak sometimes, get down in there and really clean that caked on ice cream. And the third area is the other side of that gear. I have noticed that you do get quite a bit of ice cream on this gear. Again, I've never noticed a bunch of ice cream on my shaft, but the #1 comment I got on these Ninja Creamis are, how do you clean that shaft that goes down into the ice cream? This is the best that I could come up with. Again, you do have to be careful with it. And definitely the Breeze, I like a lot more. You know, this one to me, this is the creamy to get. Now the Deluxe has a lot of extra features that I do like for doing liquid and different kinds of drinks, but I like this one. If you're really concerned about the shaft, the Breeze, you take this off, you can clean that entire shaft. It's very easy. Here you got a little messing around. You got to kind of do it in the can, and you can't really take all the way off. So the Breeze is definitely the easier one to clean. Now again, this is not in the manual at all. This is something that I've just been experimenting with. I was really trying to help people. I think this is the best I came up with. You know, I really do like these Ninja Creamis. Mine have held up really well. I've used them a lot. I've got a lot of different videos on how to do different recipes with them. I got a really nice coffee drink in the Deluxe that I love. I've really started doing milkshakes lately because I don't necessarily have the ingredients frozen, but we do have ice cream a lot of times in a tub. Ice cream, milk. I've been using almond milk. It works really good. Brownie bites. You know, you can make a really nice tasting milkshake that's got the consistency of ice cream. Underneath the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I really do appreciate it. Leave in the comments if you try this procedure, let me know in the comments how it did for you. Now these are the 3 brands. This one, the middle one, this is the older one. It does come in several different colors. It even comes with 2 less buttons. Same with this one, it's got several different colors. I'm pretty sure this is going to hold true for all the different models. These are the 3 main ones. Again, I really hope this video helps. And if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.